That's good. Avionic check.
Yeah, so we've got Greensboro in here, and Greensboro's 8 is here. We're also going to set the GPS to go to Greensboro. So this button right here is called the direct button. It's got a D with an arrow in it.
Okay.
So anytime we want to go direct somewhere, press that button first. So press that hard button right there. Okay? And it's going to bring up a screen that says select where you want to go. You see we got the D and arrow, select waypoint. So tap where it says select waypoint there. And we're going to type in KGSO. That's Greensboro's identifier. So there's K. To scroll through the alphabet, you're going to have to go across the bottom there. So go to G. And you can actually see it's already Fastline has found it. So put Greensboro in. Okay, so we just need to activate that now. So it has drawn us a magenta line, basically over to Greensboro. I'm zooming out here. And we can see over to Greensboro, it's painted us a straight line.
Right.
And that course is a 287. So we're going to fly a heading of 287 after we take off to go straight to Greensboro.
Right.
And we'll fly along that magenta line over to Greensboro. We can set that course at 287 here, so we can help remember it. So 287 is about there.
Right.
And this little center vertical bar will actually move left or right depending on how far we are off of that magenta line. And we'll see departing straight out.
Okay.
Burlington traffic.
Burlington traffic. Cessna 04 Yankee. Taking off on runway 24. Starting straight out. Burlington traffic.
Good. Got it. Departing straight out. Awesome. All right, let's clear the area and taxi out. Clear left, clear center,
as 1 Bravo Bravo,
and clear right.
Departing pattern to the south, Burlington.
Okay, so we've got a crosswind from the right to the left.
Right.
We'll put the ailerons to the right.
Pretty much all the way?
Yep, so you can hold it all the way to the right. And as we accelerate down the runway, we'll slowly roll them back to level as we take off. Cool.
All right.
I'm ready when you are.
All right. I'm pretty much ready, so here we go.
Yep, full power all the way in. There you go. There we go. Good job.
Reaching 1,000.
Yeah, we'll make a right turn this time to line up with our course over to Greensboro.
As of right now?
Yeah, so we can kind of start turning that way.
Okay. Should I announce it or?
Yeah, you can say Burlington traffic, Cessna 04 Yankee, departing the pattern to the west, Burlington.
Burlington traffic. Cessna 04 Yankee. Departing traffic to the west. Burlington traffic.
Good. Okay.
Burlington traffic, you got a Duchess about 7 miles to the southeast. We're going to be a steep descent to the left downwind for runway 24, Burlington. Yeah, Burlington traffic, helicopter 864, Delaware Charlie is at the south ramp. We taxiing taxiway Charlie for departure 24, left downwind.
To the west?
Yeah, so we'll hold west for now. We're going to switch over to Greensboro approach now. So if you'll tap the top where the green frequency is. All right, so what we're going to be listening to now is Greensboro approach.
Charlie go. I see.
Yeah. So these are the air traffic controllers sitting in Greensboro, coordinating airplanes in and out of the airspace, basically.
I see.
And we're going to level off once we get to 3,000 feet.
Yes.
And basically, we're going to... to land in Greensboro, basically.
I see. 2832 Charlotte, 0 Julie Golf, good answer.
So typically this is how this process happens. We first listen to the weather, and we listen to the ATIS weather, and the ATIS weather will always give us a letter that identifies which weather we got. So it'll go through Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot as we go along, and depending on where it is, once we call the approach controller, we'll say Greensboro approach, Cessna 0 for Yankee, we have information Alpha, and we're ready to land in Greensboro. And at that point, they'll tell us to squawk a designated code. And that code we put in this box called our transponder here. This is how air traffic control is identifying who we are. So right now they see us as a VFR airplane. Our gate code 1200, right? That's the standard VFR airplane for air traffic controller. They're going to give us a unique code that we're going to type in, a 4-digit code, so that on their radar screen they identify us as 0 for Yankee. At that point they'll guide us into their airspace to land.
Gotcha.
So let's listen to the weather first. So if you'll hit this flip-flop button, we'll switch 128.55 to active.
128?
Yep, so you can just hit that button there, and that puts it in active. Let's level off at 3,000 feet.
All right, so here we go. Pitch, hour, and trim.
Good.
So, I have to decide. How it feels to be at 3,000. It feels like I need to pull some, I guess.
All right, let me see. I'm on. See, it does kind of. We're cruising a little slow. We could probably do 2,300 RPM.
23?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. See how it feels then.
It feels like I need to pull some, yeah.
Okay, so let's give it a little bit of nose up trim then.
Nose up. So here we go. Nose up is down.
That's right.
Yeah, it feels good now.
Okay, cool. We're starting to climb pretty fast now though. Remember, you have to hold the nose where you want it, for the airspeed. You trim an airplane for an airspeed.
November 7 Yankee Golf, contact Washington Center 135.2. 135.2, 7 Yankee Golf. King Air 1 Charlie Golf, contact.
Okay, so we're going to listen to the weather now for Greensboro.
24. Forward close.
So this is ATIS weather.
Close. Grades on south side of runway 23, left 5, right 240 above ground level. Warning, runway 14 has been shortened. 5,800 feet. Available. Burn activity within the airport. Potential aircraft. Transit of weather information for Greensboro Airport area available on high water flight service. Brief Echo runway hold short instruction. Contact ground on 12.9 for clearance and taxi instruction. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo. Greensboro Airport ATIS information Bravo.
Information Bravo.
Wind 300 at 9er.
300 at 9.
Visibility 10. Your cloud past 3,500. Temperature 20. Dew point 10. Altimeter 3011.
3011 is the altimeter.
Nose up to airmen. Runway 23, right close. Taxiway belly close between taxiway D2 and taxiway hotel. Taxiway Echo close between runway 23, right and taxiway Juliet. Taxiway hotel. Taxiway H1, taxiway H3, taxiway H4 close. Taxiway hotel 2 close. Cranes on south side of runway 23, left 5, right 240 above.
So basically the rest of that information was taxiways and runway that's closed today. They're probably doing maintenance on it. So we have information Bravo. So now I'm going to contact Greensboro Approach. I first give them a courtesy call.
Right.
That way I don't step on anybody. So I'm going to say Greensboro Approach, Cessna 500 for Yankee. I give my full tail number. They're going to come back to us and say Cessna 500 for Yankee, go ahead. And I'll say Greensboro, Cessna 500 for Yankee. We're currently about 16 miles to the southeast of the airport, and we have information Bravo, and we'd like to come in and land. He'll give us a squawk code that we put in, and then he'll give us radar contact, and then he'll let us basically proceed towards the airport. So this is how it starts. This is just a courtesy call that I'm going to give him. Good morning, Greensboro approach, Cessna 5004 Yankee.
Cessna 5004 Yankee, Greensboro approach. That's under 3011. Go ahead, sir.
3011, we're currently 16 miles to the southeast of the airport, level at 3,000 feet, and we have information Bravo, we'd like to land Greensboro.
Cessna 04 Yankee, squawk 5122.
5122, 04 Yankee. Alright, so he wants us to do 5122, so we're going to put in 5122. That's our new code. Now he's going to see that, and he's going to say radar contact once he's got us on there. Scope. Alright. He's just looking at a big screen right now and trying to find which blip we are. A blip that says 5122 next to it. Right.
04 Yankee, radar contact 15 miles southeast of Greensboro, altitude indicates 3,100. Verify you have latest information, Bravo.
We have information, Bravo, 04 Yankee.
.04 Yankee, inner left base runway 23 left.
Inner left base 23 left, 04 Yankee. Okay, so let's turn towards Greensboro now. So the airport's actually that big open area out that way, and we're supposed to make a left base for runway 23 left. So the airport kind of looks like this here. So we're going to make a left base for this runway 23 left.
So 04 Yankee, contact tower 119.1.
Contact tower 119.1, 04 Yankee. Alright, so he gave us permission to contact the control tower. Okay. So we dial in 119.1. And we switch it to active. And basically, we're going to call the tower and say, we're on a left base for 23 left. And he's going to be the guy that clears us to land. We can't land unless we are cleared to land at a towered field. Right. So here's how I'll say that. Good morning, Greensboro Tower, Cessna 5004 Yankee. We're on an extended left base, runway 23 left.
Cessna 5004 Yankee, Greensboro Tower, wind 330 at 9, runway 23 left, clear to land.
Cleared to land, runway 23 left, 04 Yankee. Okay, so, yep, we're just heading right towards the airport now. Right where you got us is actually really good.
Exeter 539, contact departure connect.
We'll maintain 3,000 feet for now, and then once we get a little closer, we'll start descending. It's really fast-paced, isn't it? It's kind of a little bit more involved, but I just kind of want you to hear the radio calls.
Yes.
You'll be able to listen to them on your recording.
Right.
And kind of listen to them and almost rehearse those, like what you were doing. Rehearsing them helps a lot.
Absolutely, yeah.
I tell a lot of my students, especially with the control tower, to rehearse them.
It looks like I was at 3,000, I went up a couple hundred feet.
Yeah, we did come up a few hundred feet. We can just sit back down.
Trim it, or?
If you'll turn me to about that heading there, that'll get us on a good left base for the runway. Yeah, and you can just reduce some power and lower the nose some to level back out. I see.
Station 903 Golf Whiskey, Greensboro Tower, turn left heading 190, runway 23 to left, clear for takeoff, wind 33010. Alright, left turn 190, clear for takeoff, 90 takeoff Whiskey.
The hand always should be on the throttle at that altitude still?
You don't have to. No, you can take your hand off the throttle.
Okay,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be constantly.
Yeah, only in the climbs is when we want to have our hand on the throttle.
Yeah. But this is downtown Greensboro.
Over there, that is correct. Yep, downtown.
And the airport, of course, is west of it, yeah.
Yeah, so this over there, that's where we're heading.
But when you say we're going to do a left base, that means that we're going to do just like in Burlington, the whole downwind?
We're not going to have to do downwind, so we're skipping downwind.
Okay, we're directly base.
Directly on the base and then final.
We're entering the pattern at the base level.
Yeah, that's correct.
So we're going to make just a left turn on final, that's it.
Just one left turn and that's it. We'll be lined up with the runway.
And I guess we'll make a slight right turn on base, right?
We're actually lined up on a perfect straight base right now. Yeah, so we'll make one left turn and that'll be it.
Okay. And that runway is number?
23 left.
23.
Yep. They have 23 right as well. So we're on the left runway.
Oh, they have two of them, I see.
That's correct. They actually have 3 total. They have another runway that crosses, which you can see over there just to the left of the field. There's a crossing runway.
Right.
Yeah.
Like big airports have, yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow more interesting to fly over Greensboro because there are some landmarks you can recognize.
Yeah.
As opposed to Burlington is, for me at this
There's not
level,
much out there.
don't recognize anything.
See, Winston too is about.
Oh wow, okay.
Way out there. Yeah, that's Winston.
Yeah, you can see it, yeah.
Delta 665, Greensboro Tower, turn left heading 190, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Left turn heading 190, clear for takeoff, Delta 665.
There's a Delta flight about to take off.
November 5004 Yankee, caution wake turbulence departing MD-80. Alright, caution wake turbulence for Yankee.
So what he's saying is there's a big jet taking off right now.
Okay.
So we need to caution his wake turbulence. Basically, and they'll do advisories like that for us. By the time we get there, that wake turbulence will be long gone because we're still 5-6 minutes away here. But
okay,
it is good advisory that they provide us.
Please take off with you, contact departure. Departure 90, take off with you.
I've lost a little bit of altitude, so maybe I should put some
we can start descending now.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, we're descending down to about 2,000 feet right now.
So the fact that we're descending, I should do it as is, or is it? Should I actually put the nose down?
Yeah, where you've got it right now is good.
It's good. Okay.
Yeah.
I realized landing on for the first time in an airport you've never been, it's quite stressful.
It can be, yeah. It's a little confusing. Especially a big airport like Greensboro.
Right.
There's that jet that just took off.
I see. Taking off now. Well, the wind is... we're going to land with the wind behind us?
The wind is from 280, I think it said on the broadcast.
665, contact departure.
So we're landing with a slight headwind from the right. Headwind from the right.
Right.
Slight crosswind from the right.
Okay, no.
Yeah, let's pull a little bit of more power now. Maybe.
More?
Yeah.
More power.
That's right. Down to about 15 or so.
Oh, less power.
Yeah. Cool. And let's do our first notch of flaps here.
Okay, so to speak like a downwind.
Yeah, so to speak, we're sort of on a downwind, but we're actually on the base. We're just treating it like this. And we're just going to continue a nice descent towards the runway here.
At this point, it should be visual only.
That's right, yep. So we're on the left base right now. I can see the runway up in front of us there. And we're landing on the first one to the left, not the second one.
How far are they from each other, east and right, left and right?
About a half a mile.
Ah, okay, so they're not back to back. So we're going to the left one.
That's right. can increase a little bit of power. Let's do about 1800.
I'm trying to get to go to the parallel, yeah, 30, whatever, 35,
Yeah, you're right on it.
36.
Chicago 04 Yankee, this heads up and have 2 aircraft crossing the departure and right to left.
Alright, we'll be looking 04 Yankee, thank you.
So he was advising us that he's having 2 airplanes that are going to cross the runway before we get there.
Okay. Alright, I see it, yeah.
See the runway there that we're aiming for?
So we should make a final left on
Yeah,
the final
we'll make a
only
left.
when we are almost at that level.
Yeah, so we can kind of level off right here for now, actually. And
off,
yeah,
okay.
let's add that next notch of flaps in since we're on base. Now we're on a really actual base now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're entering the base.
That's
It's
right.
about 117 outside of Brant for 23 left, full stop.
This 17 Greensboro Tower, wind 310 at 10, runway 23 left, cleared to land.
3 left, clear to land, Hotchkiss 17, say our traffic.
Traffic just turning
Alright, so we
about a
can
mile and a half
start
to
that turn final here. So start that slow turn towards final.
Chicago 04 Yankee, Fable, keep turn straight to the numbers, keep your speed up, please.
We'll keep the speed up there for Yankee.
So he wants us to keep a little bit more speed, so let's add some power. He's got an airplane coming behind us and get lined up here.
South 1492, Greensboro
A
Tower,
little bit.
shooting display for
Yeah, let's
traffic,
go to
landing
the right.
23 left.
Let's add more power.
Tower 643 Golf, ready in sequence, runway 32.
7643 Golf, roger.
There we go. We turned just a little early there. We kind of did a sharp turn.
Right. Yeah, it was. Reduce power a little bit.
No, we got to keep the speed up. We've got a jet coming in behind us here.
I
He
see.
wants us to keep maximum forward speed. We're not
to
going to
land
go too
quickly, in
fast.
other words.
Yeah. All right, now we can start reducing power again.
Down to 1500.
Yep, 1500, and just take it straight down to the runway. So you can feel the wind is pushing us to the left, so we'll probably have to go to the right some.
To the left, the wind is from the right.
The wind is pushing us, coming from the left and pushing us to the left. The wind is from the right.
Okay, from the right, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's pull that power out. All the way out. All right, we're going to come over towards the center line.
Okay, so Tower Brand 683 Delta is ready for departure, 32.
We're just going to hold it right here.
Brand 683 Delta Delta. Visual test. Are you on course heading to Mike Romeo Hotel?
About 124.
Okay, into the wind. And we'll start slowing down. We're going to try to turn off here.
And then we're at 683 Delta Delta runway 32 at Kilo. Clear for takeoff, turn left heading 170.
We'll turn off here.
Left 170, clear for takeoff 32 from Kilo, 683 Delta Delta.
All right, and
So
keep
we're
it
just
on.
for Yankee, turn right at Kilo 3 ground point 9er.
Right, Kilo 3, ground point 9, for Yankee.
All right, come all the way across
Aircraft
the
1492, just a few more minutes. I got one more aircraft on final for 2-3 left.
Okay.
And once we get across,
you
we'll
said
come
this
to
was
a
for
stop.
traffic, right landing or not for...
All right.
Okay. Cool. I have
We'll do our
I
checklist.
have 2 aircraft on final for 2-3 left.
Hotel. Next to the H1.
There you go. All right. Oh, this was a rough landing.
Yeah, a lot of wind there, huh?
Yeah. But we are back after the flight.
Clearance to Jet 320, looking for half hour to Palm
The
Beach,
flaps should be
information
up.
Bravo.
The mixture should be lean for taxi. That's 4
Jet 320 Greensboro ground. We sent it via TDC. If you didn't copy advise, you do have an edict of 1713.
Probe light would be.
Okay, none of us have PDC these days because the frequency.
We're good for.
So that just isn't going to have those for a while.
Cool.
Okay, 1713
So we're going to contact ground.
Okay, can you still give me my clearance?
And then 320
we're going
affirmative.
to,
Clear to Palm
make a
Beach
turn.
Airport. West Palm Beach Airport via the Triad non-departure, Carowin transition, Columbia, then as south. On departure, climb maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 430, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.6, squawk 3542.
Okay, can you say the name of that transition?
SZ 320 is the Triad non-departure Carowin transition, spelled Charlie, Alpha, Romeo, Whiskey, November.
Hey, okay, ExitJet 320, cleared to Palm Beach, Triad 9, Carowin transition, Charlie Alpha Echo, as filed 5,000, 430 in 10 minutes, 126.6 and 3542.
Is that the 320 readback correct? Advise and ready to taxi. Again, you have an edict of 1713.
Thank you very much.
Greensboro ground, Honda F17, Mike 1 for the Honda ramp.
Honda Test 17 Greensboro ground. Taxi to the Honda ramp via Mike.
Ramp via Mike, Honda F17.
Greensboro ground, Cessna 500 for Yankee. We're Kilo 3 and 23 left, and we'd like to taxi back to 23 left for departure to Burlington at 3,000.
November 5004 Yankee, Greensboro ground, Roger, runway 23 left, taxi via Kilo. Kilo 6, will you be ready to go at the end?
We'll be ready to go, 0 for Yankee. Oh, we'll go ahead and taxi, and we're going to make a right turn. So we're making a right turn onto Kilo, she said, and then all the way to Kilo 6.
Kilo 3, Kilo 6, okay. We're at Kilo 3.
We're at Kilo 3, so we're turning right, and once we get to Kilo 6, we'll make another right. That's kind of like the street directions here for these larger airports. We have those same signs in Burlington, and we use them to announce our position to other airplanes. But here in Greensboro, they actually use them to guide traffic around the airport, so.
November 04 Yankee, maintain VFR at below 3,000 until advised. Departure frequency 126.6, squawk 5223.
Maintain VFR at below 3,000, 5223 on the squawk 126.6, Greensboro.
November 04 Yankee, thank you. Read back correct. Information Bravo is current. The 23s are in use. Altimeter 3011 and wind is 320 at 11.
All right, thank you, 0 for Yankee.
The wind is 320.
That's right.
32.
About a direct crosswind.
November 04 Yankee, the wind is 320 at 11. Are you good with runway 23 or would you prefer runway 32?
We can take runway 230 for Yankee.
November 04 Yankee, roger. Contact tower 119.1.
Tower 19.1. All right, back on tower and come up to this. That's Kilo 5. Kilo 6 is the next one.
The last one.
Yep.
But we're going to have a headwind.
We'll have a crosswind, a direct crosswind. So the wind is from 320, and we're taking off runway 2.
Oh, I got those two numbers. It's runway 23.
That's correct.
I thought it was 32, so I thought it was a perfect headwind, but it's not. Yeah, so it's
It's a
right.
direct crosswind, and so we'll have to use a lot of that same correction into the wind as we take off, and we'll slowly roll it out as we extend.
I didn't like that too much, the light L taking off.
Yeah, crosswinds are a little difficult, especially in these light airplanes. They do feel kind of weird.
Yeah. And then at 55 rotation speed, that L1 has to be back to...
That's right. Yeah, it'll be at neutral.
Okay.
All right, so this is the ILS hold short. Let's make a right here. We can cross this line.
43 golf, contact departure 124.35, good day. Departure, good day, 43 golf.
But the next hold short line we have to hold short of, so we'll keep rolling.
Okay.
Yep. This one is just for use when they're shooting instrument approaches in Greensboro Airport. So if it was really nasty weather and there was airplanes flying the approach down into Greensboro, have to hold short.
As a warning.
Yeah.
We're getting close. Okay.
But this is the actual hold short, so
And
we'll
how can
hold
you
well
tell?
short of
Is
it.
there a different
Yeah, it says
pattern?
ILS on the ground back there. So we'll hold well short of this line.
Like this.
Yep. And once you do your checklist,
Sure.
we'll let tower know we're ready for takeoff at 23 left.
Okay, and then we'll make just like a normal exit pattern or left.
They'll give us instructions.
Oh, I see. Okay. It's more complicated than that. All right. So I'm looking for takeoff. Flaps have to be up.
Okay.
Your trim has to be set perfect. Mixture, let's go for all the way ridge. And the strobe. And strobe and landing strobe back up. You're back on. And the brakes have to be released.
Okay. We can say Greensboro Tower, Cessna 04 Yankee, ready for takeoff, 23 left.
23 left.
Uh-huh.
And that's Greensboro Tower.
Greensboro Tower, Cessna 04 Yankee, ready for takeoff, 23 left.
Greensboro Tower, Cessna 04 Yankee, ready for takeoff. 23 left. Greensboro Tower.
Yeah, we don't have to say it twice.
5004 Yankee, Greensboro Tower. 5 runway heading, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff, wind 32012.
Clear for takeoff, runway heading, 04 Yankee. So in Greensboro, we don't have to say back.
I see.
So we're ready to go, so let's go ahead and roll. And once again, we'll always clear the area anyways.
Right.
He might have made a mistake, so we're always...
Even though they were powered
Even though
professionally.
we're cleared, yeah. They make mistakes too, so...
Exactly, yeah. So this is the center, that line. Okay.
That's right. Let's go ailerons into the wind.
Alright.
Okay, all the way.
All the way.
Oh, yep. We'll start our takeoff roll. Alright, there's 55. Let's let her fly. Alright, let's pitch up than that. There you go. And we're going to hold it kind of right so that we don't get blown too far to the left. A little bit more right rudder. You're pushing on the left, it feels like.
Right, I am, yeah.
Yeah, right rudder.
Right rudder, yeah.
Yep, and he just wants us to fly straight out runway heading for a while.
November 04 Yankee, turn left, heading 140, contact departure.
Left 140, contact departure, good for Yankee. So let's make a left turn to 140. And we're switching over to departure now. And he just wants to know where we're at, what we're climbing through. Greensboro departure, Cessna 04 Yankee is climbing through 1,800 to 3,000. Just off of runway 23.
Cessna 5004 Yankee, Greensboro departure, radar contact, maintain VFR 3000.
VFR 3000, good for Yankee. Alright, and it's a 103 to Burlington once he gets us off of this heading. So right now he's holding us on the heading to take us out of his airspace the way he wants so we don't impede any of his other traffic.
Right.
04 Yankee, resume on navigation to Burlington, verify the other weather.
Resume on navigation and we're listening now, 04 Yankee. Alright, so we can resume our own course to Burlington now so we can turn onto our course here. About a 103 is our desired track. So we can see our compass has gotten off quite a bit, so we're about on it already.
So remind me again the direction for Burlington. It's what? It's east, right? So
That's correct. Yeah, 103 is what it says right here.
103. So this would have been like pretty much like east.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
I see. Okay.
All right, and we're going to listen to the weather for Burlington. I'm going to put it in here, 135.32.
November 1, Foxtrot Zulu, center maintain 5,000.
Density altitude 1,400. Burlington Alamance Regional Airport, Burlington, North Carolina. Automated weather observation.
3,000 now.
0 at 11, deep gusts 15. Visibility 10.
Let's come more to the right.
That's the right end, yeah.
And he wants us at 3,000 feet for this flight.
There you go, 3,000.
Gamma Jet 500, contact Raleigh, approach 128.3.
283, Gamma Jet 500.
Alright, feels comfortable.
Yeah, feels good.
All of a sudden my brain starts to function again.
Yeah.
Feel a lot less stressed. Okay. Greensboro is here.
Yeah, we can make a little bit more of a right turn. We're on about an east heading, and we want to be on about a 103.
103, okay.
There we go.
Is there an instrument beside a heady indicator that tells us exactly what we're doing?
Our track.
A track, I
Yeah,
see.
so you can see the track changes slightly.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Okay. We have to do 105 ideally.
Yeah, and we're right on it right now.
And DTK stands for?
Desired track. That's what the GPS wants you to fly.
Right.
And track is our actual track. Let's maintain 3,000 feet. That's all he cleared us to. So any more than that, they'll start yelling at us.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Who would?
Air traffic control. They might have airplanes crossing over top of us, so they
Greensboro.
Yeah. Yeah, they try to provide traffic separation for us, so we want to be on our altitude. Alright, so there's 3,000. We'll level off there.
Greensboro Caravan 831 Foxtrot Echoes would get 5,000 and 2070.
Caravan 831, Foxtrot Echo, Greensboro, approach altimeter 3011.
3011.
Well, it's actually good to
Archer, jet card 576, 2,700, climbing 5,000.
locate something in the landscape and head towards it.
That's what I do every time. Yeah. That's being a visual pilot, because if
don't have to
looking outside,
relax.
yeah, we can relax a lot more. I really enjoy it. Yep.
That's I'm looking at those roofs, the white roofs in front of us.
Yeah.
Check out 576, climb, maintain 10,000, 10,000.
Up to 10,000, jet card 576.
November 1, Foxtrot Zulu, contact Washington Center 124.05.
124.05, have a good day. Transfer approach at 64 Charlie Delta 6.1 for 8,000.
Sierra 684 Charlie Delta Greensboro, approach altimeter 3011.
3011, 684 Charlie Delta.
04 Yankee, traffic 3 miles south of the Burlington Airport, maneuvering at 2,100 north. The traffic detection radar services terminate plus VFR frequency change approved.
Plus VFR frequency change approved, 03 Yankee, still on.
Alright, so basically he says, I'm done with you guys.
Charlie current.
We can switch back over to Burlington.
3011.
So we're switching over to Burlington now. And we can squawk VFR again, he said. So we hit that VFR button. And 1200. Alright, so we're done with air traffic control. Now we're just, this is normal. Alright.
How was the takeoff just now?
We climbed out a little too steep there. We pitched and pulled the nose back pretty hard, so.
Right, because I didn't feel like we were taking off, so I guess I overcompensated. It seems to me that we took off, rotated, and my aileron was still not balanced. I was still towards the right.
Yeah, and that's okay because the airplane was drifting left pretty hard, so we needed to kind of counter it to the right with the aileron.
Okay.
Alright, we're looking for Burlington Airport. We're about 10 miles to the west of the field right now. Burlington traffic, 703 Yankees, about 10 miles to the west of the field, 3000. We'll be entering a left downwind 24, full stop Burlington.
The DIS stands for
Distance.
distance.
Yep.
Gotcha. So that purple line is going right to the
center of the airport.
GPS.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, we can see it, I guess. Got that strip in front of us.
That's what it looks like.
So this is 8 miles. Okay. And then, how soon when you're about to land, how soon should you check the weather?
Yeah, so we can listen to it again. So let's hit COM 2.
Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 22 Celsius. Dew point 09 Celsius. Altimeter 3009. Remarks. Density altitude 1,400. Burlington Alamance Regional Airport, Burlington, North Carolina. Automated weather observation 1649 Zulu. Wind 330 at 08. Peak gusts 15. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 22 Celsius. Dew point 09 Celsius. Altimeter 3009. Remarks. Density altitude 1,400. Burlington Alamance Regional Airport, Burlington, North Carolina. Automated weather observation 1649 Zulu. Wind 330 at 08. Peak gusts 15.
So a direct crosswind with 15 knot gusts. That's pretty gnarly. So
15, right?
Yep, 15 knot gusts.
And it'll be a right crosswind.
That's correct, directly from the right. So we're going to have to use our crosswind landing technique basically to land. We're going to hold the wing into the crosswind with the aileron.
Okay.
And keep the nose straight with the runway with the left rudder pedal. The right aileron, left rudder is going to hold us straight to the runway.
Right aileron,
Just
left
enough to hold us straight, yeah. So right now we can start descending. We're going to cross midfield of the airport here and enter a left downwind.
Radio check, please.
Last clear.
Thank you.
I'm putting down to the 2000s.
Yep.
2000 is the sort of downwind.
Yeah, let's pull a little bit of more power. We're descending really steeply, but we don't want to descend that steep. Let's do about right there.
Okay.
That way we don't go too fast.
Right.
Especially on a bumpier day, If we were going too fast and caught a big bump, we could overstress the airplane.
I see.
Let's reduce more power.
Reduce?
Yeah, take away power.
2000, 1800?
Yeah, that works good right there. Just so we don't go too fast.
Going traffic Archer 6 November Sierra, crossing 624 Charlie, Burlington.
Burlington traffic 04 Yankee, we're on the left crosswind, runway 24, turning on the left downwind for runway 24, full stop Burlington.
We're kind of on that left crosswind right now, so we'll be turning onto a left downwind runway 24.
Okay.
We can continue descending to pattern altitude.
Right. We're passing the path now. About a half a mile, we'll make a left.
Traffic Archer 6 November Sierra is clear the active and taking Alpha to 24 Burlington.
That looks pretty good to me, so let's go ahead and make a left downwind.
Alright. Do we need to announce it?
Yeah, so you can say Burlington traffic, 04 Yankee, on left downwind, runway 24, Burlington.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 04 Yankee, turning left downwind, runway 24, Burlington traffic.
Very good. Alright, and pitch power and trim for 1600, except you can set the power up to the bottom of that green arc on the RPM.
Oh, here we go, yeah. Pitch.
Good. So I'm still trying to get a 1600.
Yeah, it's looking good right there, Remy.
Okay. So we're doing a downwind, and soon we're going to do the first flap when we reach the
Hold that
end.
nose up, we're starting to descend.
I see. Yeah. Yeah. So we should be 1600 altitude all the way to downwind.
Yep, until we get a beam or next to those big white marks on the runway there.
Gotcha.
That's the 1,000-foot marks. So we'll pull the power to 15 at 1 notch of flaps.
All right.
And we're going to land with only 20 degrees of flaps for this landing.
Right.
Just to compensate for the wind.
Right. All right. So now we're going to be at the 45 degrees soon. We're going to make a base.
That's right, left base.
Which pretty much is now, would you say?
Yep.
Oh, second notch?
Not yet, we'll do that on base.
On base, okay.
Yep, so remember, your momentum's still carrying you away from the airport, so the later you
You're
turn...
coming in and you've got a couple of honks right at the beginning of the runway at about 100 feet up.
So you can see, traveling at almost 90 knots or so,
Right.
we're going to go way away from the airport if we don't just go ahead and turn.
Oh, should we make a turn now?
Yeah, so you can see we're almost a mile from the airport now.
And I'm heading 33.
Yeah, just enough to hold us 90 degrees from our landing runway.
Is that 24 Yankee, did you say?
That's 04 Yankee. Left base, runway 24, full stop Burlington.
So you can see
My
how...
message about the honks.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
Down to base.
Yep, so I just kind of want you to look and examine this situation. How do you feel about this right now?
Pretty low and far.
Low, far, and slow, right?
Yeah.
Not a good combination, right?
No.
Let's add power. Let's not, yeah, and let's start turning towards that runway there.
Now?
Yeah, we're so far out that if we lost the engine right now, we would not make it to the runway.
I see. Could glide.
We could not glide, so
Because I noticed we were low of making that final base.
yeah, we needed to make that turn a little bit quicker. When you first said it, that's when you should have been doing it.
And I didn't do it on purpose because I wasn't sure.
Trust yourself, Remy.
I didn't want to take the liberty to do it.
And we'll take 20 degrees of flaps.
Alright.
Okay, so the wind, I'm gonna help you with the crosswind here, but I want you to fly it with me.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got a crosswind from the right. Okay, so let's pull power again to 15 or so. There we go. And let's see what this wind is wanting to do here. It's not so bad right now, actually. So we're going to hold the right wing down with the aileron and hold the airplane straight with the left rudder. I'm not having to do much at all right now.
Alright.
Yeah. Let's start reducing that power all the way to idle. We're pretty quick right now. Alright, so I'm holding the right aileron into the wind like that.
I see.
And applying slight left rudder to hold us straight. Just enough to hold us straight. There we go. And now we're going to let that nose gear come down. There it is. Cool. And now ailerons into the wind as we slow down.
Right.
So all the way to the right with the ailerons. Yep, there you go. Cool. And we'll make a right turn here on Delta.
I see the sock here now. It's